What's up everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video we're going to have a look at the ad campaigns of the students in the Affiliate CPA Facebook group. So I gave the opportunity to the people in the group who have studied the 3-step free affiliate course to submit their landing pages, their ads, their targeting, anything they want for review. So today we're going to have a look at 1 complete funnel and 4 ads by themselves. Have a look-see at what they could improve, get the conversions in and make the first profitable campaigns. So as usual, I'm live in the Facebook group as well right now. On my left, I have a second screen, which I'll be watching for the comments, which people are passing through. If there's anything unclear, you can always ask questions. And if you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel already, please do so. That will be fun, because I would love to have you guys watch all the other content we push out as well. But enough with the talking. Let's look at these ads, because I already looked at some of them and some of them are actually quite nice, but all of them could be improved. So let's go from right to left. I don't know the exact names of the people because I don't want to disclose everything which was said in the emails. So if you know this ad is yours, just get the feedback. So this is an ad which ran from Facebook in Germany, Poco Einrichtungsmarkte. I think it's, well, it looks some kitchen stuff. Yeah, kitchen, house applicants, carpets. I don't know what this means, Farman, but this is entrance, welcome. So yeah, that is interesting. What I recall from what you said is you ran this on Facebook newsfeed. Interesting. I think it's a really good offer, but your targeting was quite weird. It was something like 25 to 44 females. If you follow the training, as I can see you did, because you did put a circle. I don't know why you put 2 circles. That doesn't make sense. Just put 1 thick circle or put the border. But this looks good. It's a good image. It's nice, bright. The colors are good. I think the light blue is good, but you can also do like hot purple, which could be interesting with the yellow. Usually it works really well. Or just a border around it. The age range here, keep it simple, man. Just do 30 plus female, because 25 to 44, whatever you did is, I don't know the idea behind it really. It's just a little bit weird. It must have to do something with the interest or the audience size, as it usually is the case. But just run this 30 plus female. I know you took the brand name as an interest, which I highly recommend when you start out testing. So that was good, man. Like the ad is good. It's simple. Just make sure like these 2 circles, it looks a little bit odd. Just make it 1 thick circle. And you put it on a woman entering the store, man, you're good to go. Like, this is a good ad. I would run this ad. It's a little bit pixelated, so if you could get a higher definition version of this ad, or of this image on Google, it might be a little bit better, because as you can see, it doesn't look HD. But it's a very good image to use. Like, the attention-grabbing colors, like the red and yellow, especially the yellow, really stands out on this image. So it's a good pick, man. It's a good pick for sure. This is from the same person. I think this one was a break-even campaign, and this is going to be your winner. I can already tell. Like, I don't know which country you run this on. I know that you run this to 80 plus females. You did 18 until I think a different age range, but I would just run it 18 plus, like globally, and Facebook will optimize it for you, the perfect age, and it will usually be a young age anyway. But if it is break even right now, you're going to make a lot of money on this. Why? Because this ad looks like shit in a good way. So yeah, man, it's just weird. I like what you try to do, but I also hate it at the same time. The background, perfect. I love this background. Like what you did with this, it's cool. It just fits. The border looks great, man. You exactly follow the training. I'm happy to see that. This thing, I love. Perfect. Like you're promoting on Instagram and using like the Instagram notification thing, looks cool. What I hate is using different fonts. This makes it look spammy. So yeah, it just looks weird. I don't know what you were thinking doing this. It might work really well, like, but it's break even right now, and I think you could get it profitable by just keeping it classy, work with So you might want to do win a fantastic in this font in red, and then 500 pound Primark in blue in the Primark font, and then shopping spree in red again, as you did. So keep it all the Primark font, but just do this red and this red. And this is obviously super weird. Win a fantastic 500 pound Primark shopping spree, 15 pound gift card. Doesn't make sense. It's not relatable. So just remove this. This doesn't add any value. This just reduces the conversion rate. I get this. This is cute. It's not located perfectly. You would have to locate it a little bit lower, but you have to change this up anyway, because remove this entire image. I get it, but in this scenario, this is more an image you could run on Facebook by itself, which I have, so that's why I know. This really ruins the aestheticness of the image. It just makes it look spammy, like it's homemade, which it is, but yeah, just remove this. Swipe up now to win. Very strong call to action, but this is where the attention is, not here. So basically what you want to do, as I said, is use this black frame, which is perfect. It looks good. Win a fantastic in red. This, make it blue. Use all the font in the Primark style, so this font. Then shopping spree in red. Remove this, put this a little bit lower. Now you have space here, yeah? So what you do is you move the emoticon to here and make it a little bit smaller, and then push this up to here. Now it's a little bit too much at the top. So you take the entire frame and you put it down where it's about here. This means that you have from here onwards, you have an empty space. What you do is you make another black block, which goes down here, and you put this in white in here. So now you have red, or like pinkish red, blue, white. The white will stand out more against these colors. So you want people to read this, but be aware of the swipe up. So the call to action has always has to have the attention. What you could also do is make this text white. So win a fantastic and shopping spree, make that white, and make the call to action red, because red is a more aggressive color than white. Yeah, the shoes and this, with dealing with the younger audiences, I think the emoticons are the way to go. Like, so really good job on that. Just make sure that they don't drag away. Right now, the call to action is covered with, it's just too much. So make sure you place them, if at all, way smaller, and maybe on the sides. If you do the box thing, as I said, so the swipe up thing with the black box, then just put them on the corner, just here, small thing, and here. But then obviously for the swipe up. But I think this could be a huge campaign potentially. Primark is a very generic fashion brand, very, well, it's not low quality, but it's very popular. It's like a little bit below H&M, I would say, but I've never been there at Primark. But from my field research, online research, I could tell that this is the case. But yeah, strong offer. I think lots of audience, so you could run it at very high volume if you just get this ad right, which it looks good. Yeah, really curious what your funnel looks like, but you didn't submit it. But yeah, man, it's interesting for sure. So that's the feedback for this ad, basically. Let's have a look at the next one. So yeah, this is basically a very interesting ad. I think this person followed the Watch Me Will Build a Max Bounty campaign on Instagram exactly, where we took the Victoria's Secret as an example. I already spoke about this offer many times before, and there's basically a couple of things I want to say about this ad. First of all, I really like what you did with this border here at the top. It's not going to make any difference, but I just like it. But you don't need it on the bottom, so you can just remove it on the bottom and pull the sides through. Win $500 gift card for Valentine's Day. Does it make sense to run it now? Yeah, Valentine's Day is in like 3 weeks. All right, well, right now it makes sense, but you can only run, so as soon as you have the data in like 2 weeks, you can only run for 1 week. So never really angle on such a short period, unless you have like an ad for every single anniversary, but I like to just make it more generic. win, swipe up, because there's no call to action, swipe up and win $500 gift card for Victoria's Secret. Simple and effective. The girl is great. Obviously I told her, you and everybody, to cover the bosom, which she did, but I think for this one, she's not looking at the camera. So I would pick a girl who looks at the camera, because right now the enticing part about the female body, which is covered for most people, is not there. And the next persuasion would be her face, her eye, her focus on the camera, which is also not there. So if you could get different girls staring at the camera, really with the naughty eyes perhaps, this could make a good ad. So change the girl, change the border a little bit, and change the copy. And then obviously the biggest part is, this is a super big no-no. It has to be PNG. Like, this looks completely shit and homemade rubbish. So get a PNG. Also here, if you run Instagram story ads, the swipe up of Instagram will be. So there's no need to put it here. You have to put it on here, as I normally do, or put it here, or put it somewhere at the top. Because also don't put it completely at the top, because the timeline will be here, the countdown timeline. So yeah, this is absolutely no. But other than that, it could be interesting. Like, just know, if you run Victoria's Secret, those videos have thousands of views, yeah? So you will probably have a lot of competition who runs this offer as well. But it could be cool. I like it. All right, this one is interesting, because the person who sent this in is already making money. So it's for Pack and Save. Sounds like some kind of grocery store to me. She's holding like orange juice. And it's a super simple ad. Like, this person is making money off this super simple ad. And he asked me what could be improved. Well, I think I already told you it could be more aesthetic, so make it more fancy, but you also might want to keep it like this. So it says the price, and it says swipe up and win with the call to action is strong, and with the emoticon. So everything about this ad is, it has all the basic requirements, but it's still so simple, yeah? So that's what makes it unique. And what I would really do is I wouldn't make it more aesthetic. I would keep it this simple. However, I would make different variations. So basically, Photoshop the girl so she's a little bit more bright, and darken the background, and put this yellow more bright. Just like, this is more advanced to get the high click-through rate, right? Get a higher swipe-up rate. Change the colors, make a box instead of full black. Yeah, small things. Put a circle around the girl, put a circle around the brand, arrow to the brand. Those kinds of small features will increase your CTR 0.5% every single time usually. And I would start off with 10 variants. So this one plus 9, split test. And every 3 days, refresh the banners, refresh the ads. So you do 9 new ads per 3 days. So you run it 3 days with the 9 new ads. Then you have a new winner. It might still be this one. It might be another one. Then take that winner, split test it again, 9 variations of that one, and 9 variations of that one, until you have the CTR which you want. That's basically it. And obviously when the CTR goes up, the CPC goes down, usually. Alrighty. This is not the best time for people to message me on Facebook. Let me just see who it is. All right. It's indeed somebody from the Facebook group. All right, so let's have a look at this, because I think this campaign starts here. No, here. So this is the campaign where I think has 140 comments in the Facebook group, which is like insane. It didn't work before, now it's working, the landing page and all. It is built in Thrive Architect, and obviously we have some comments. So let's just break it down, everything about it. It looks cool. It's a copy of the ClickFunnels template which we use. Win a brand new Samsung Galaxy S9. What kind of smartphone do you own at the moment? Good question. Samsung Galaxy, iPhone. iPhone is spelled wrong. It's a small I and a capital P. Huawei, other. Makes sense. Right off the bat, what I was interested in, as you can already see, is I opened your terms and conditions. These are generic terms and conditions, and you can get into real problems if they are not correct for CPA. Like, I don't have them available for everybody, as I said before, but something that intrigued me in your terms and conditions, they're probably from some operations you operated earlier or before this, because these are not custom made for CPA. What was it again? Well, there was something there where basically it referred to the right of ownership of the content, which was weird, because there's also a piece in there which referred to not having the rights. And basically, when your terms and conditions are contradicting, you're going to shit, yeah. These documents are really important. So I would advise everybody to either hire somebody, spend like 25, 50 bucks to get somebody to make you these documents for your business, because once made, you can use them like forever. I went through it already. It's just all very, very generic. And it's not a bad thing, but make sure everything is added to things you might think about of getting sued for. Can you link the terms and conditions from the offer? You could do that, but if they get sued, the company, they will sue you. And in the end, you are the problem in the funnel. So you, by law, I'm not a lawyer, this is not legal advice, but you'll probably get all the trash put on you and go bankrupt that way. So just spend that freaking $50. It's only $50 to get those documents, and they will serve you for all your time doing CPA. So that's important. You're also missing a disclaimer, which is for European traffic important, privacy policy, terms and conditions, and a disclaimer. So other than that, look at this survey. It looks really good. Like, it's moving very interactively. Let's just press one. So 1 question, 2 questions. What do you normally use your smartphone for? Calling, texting, taking pictures, check emails, other. Too many options. So just say calling, texting, other. 3 options is fine. Just don't give them too many options. Right. Do you want to win a brand new? You only have to remove this. There's no need for that. It will only reduce your conversions. Do you want to win a brand new Samsung Galaxy 9? Hell yes, no thanks, I will keep my old phone. This either works really well or it doesn't work at all. So you would have to test this in a split test variant. Usually, from my experience, it doesn't work with sweepstakes, but it is an interesting take. Like, this is something often done in e-commerce. Like, do you want a discount? You say yes, or you say no, I'd rather pay more, which nobody will usually click, right? So it makes sense. So I think this is the last question. Go for an instant page redirect. Obviously this is a geo redirect, so I end up in Google, but don't do the waiting, all that shit. No, just do an instant redirect. So the ads, which are obviously interesting. So this ads manager is in Dutch, so luckily I can read it, but I've never seen an ad manager in Dutch because mine is in English, so I might be a little bit slow. Which I see from this, like, we have all the information. So Matt's sent me all the information required, so that's good. But the interesting thing is, this is the CPC. But this has per click on, and then probably link, because else it would say landing page views. So my question is this optimized for link clicks or landing page views in your traffic campaign? You should optimize for landing page views, not link clicks, just so you know. It spends €5 daily, and this has been running for about 3 days because it almost has 15, and this has only been running for like an hour or so. As you can see, the frequency is really high. If you only spend €13 and you already have a frequency of 1.2, that would mean that your audience size is not big enough, which I am interested in your targeting then. Let's just go to the next one. So we are looking for CPC per link click in this scenario. 14 cents, 18 cents, it should still be doable. Like the CPM, obviously this one is not relevant, this CPM, because it only has so many little clicks. So let's just pick this one. And yeah, it looks good. With a CPC like that, you should be able to make it profitable easily. However, I don't think you got any conversions yet. Is this all? Oh yeah, this is all the other information. So I think you showed me the ads as well in a different email you sent me, in the first one. Oh, it might be here. Let me see. No. Yeah, here it is. All right, so let me just grab that. So this is basically the ad image, the first one, the first ad. So it says, boss offers, Galaxy owners pay attention. Click here for a free chance to win. Not the strongest copy I've seen. It might work. As you see, it gets cheap clicks, but it needs work. It needs a lot of work. It takes less than a minute, not really required. This would indicate it takes an amount of effort, which you really don't want to. So I would not do this. The call out is good, yeah? So this probably has to do with your targeting, else you wouldn't call them out. So I think you'll target Galaxy owners. That will make sense. Click here for a free chance, for a chance to win a new. All right, yeah, I would use a little bit more emoticons if the copy is that short, just to spread it out. But hey, it works. You get cheap clicks, so let's just work with this then. The image, yeah, not a fan of this. I would rather use the hard eyes, and this is also not really a good image. So you better want more distance. You want a full, and this is also not the right size. So the new ad format is 1800 by 1800. This is okay. Tap here to sign up. You're not really, they don't want to sign up for anything. So just say tap here. That's it. Nothing else. Keep it simple. Is your smartphone broken or old? Or you simply want a new one? Creative. Very creative. However, this is not the kind of copy you really want to see. What if their phone is not broken or old? It's not generic enough. What you want is you want a mainstream targeting, so it appeals to everybody in the audience. That's probably also the reason why this ad, when we looked at the click-through rate, I think the other one had 4% and this one had below 1%. Makes sense. The copy is just not good. The image, again, the wrong. I get the emoticon with the image. The image is quite good for the copy. Whoa, what am I doing? Yeah, okay. The image is quite good. Actually, we can zoom in on this so you guys can see it better. The image is quite good for the copy, but not my favorite at all. Again, tap here would be easier, but I think we get the targeting now. All right, 2.3 million people, 5 a day. All right, so it says UK, 18 to 40, language, English UK. What you want to do is never, unless the offer owner specifies it, you always want to run any language in the UK. Why? Because most of the people who fill out sweepstakes are foreigners. And that has to do with economic standards, of course. All right, so your targeting is on behavior level, has the ownership over a Galaxy S5, Galaxy S6, Galaxy S7, or Galaxy S8. That's why obviously he did the call out. Makes sense. What happens in this scenario is you're driving up the CPM. Basically, you're targeting interests that a lot of big brands are also targeting, meaning Facebook works on an auction system. This wouldn't be my way to go. If you want to do something like this, then just target the Samsung brand because it has so much volume, yeah? Also, an audience of 2.3 million people is a lot for testing. So you might want to cut up the audience to get it around 200K to get a better idea of things. Yeah, and this is obviously the big problem you had. So your problem is not really like your ads, they're not great. They're probably like a 3 out of 10. Your landing page, it is pretty good. It's like a 7 out of 10. But this is your real problem. So when you look at the devices, you target everything. Mobile, tablet, and desktop. We only want mobile traffic because it's cheap. Cheap enough to make super big profits. You only want to target Facebook newsfeed with your ads. You never want to combine 2 placements into one, first of all. And you also don't want to add marketplace and the instant articles if you're testing. Like if you have a super profitable offer or even profitable at all and you're looking for more traffic, more placements, be my guest, do everything you want to do. However, that's not the case. You're in initial testing phase. The audience size is too big, your interest targeting is not good, and your placements are not good at all. So basically, your problem is not with the ads, although they could use improvement. It's not with the landing page, although it can use improvement. It is here. Put this to mobile, put it on Facebook newsfeed only, and you will see way better results already. Then this is the second crucial thing which is going completely wrong. You're optimizing for link clicks, which should be landing page views. It also says right here, get more views if you change the landing page views. Then when you're invoiced, link clicks, my big question is, why are you changing all the default settings when you don't know what it's going to do? Like I know what it's going to do because I've spent like hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads, yeah? But I assume that you haven't. So don't touch with the default settings because they're usually the best for people who don't know what they're doing. But obviously change this to landing page views. You will get better quality clicks. Never use a bid cap, just go for automatic bidding. If you do automatic bidding, what happens is, and that you use the bid cap, and that's also why you got a really high frequency. That's the explanation for that. With the bid cap, you're basically saying, I want traffic below this amount, or I don't want any traffic at all. That's what happens. So I cannot really say anything about the results you will have because there's so many crucial variants of the entire process that have to be adjusted to get the good results. Yeah, you try to keep the result low. That's imaginable. That's a good argument. However, it's not about the cost. It's about the ROI in the end. So right now what you're doing is you're telling Facebook, I want 15 cent or lower traffic. Doesn't matter if it's shit. And they're like, okay, I will take your money. All the shit traffic I have, I will just send to you because you don't care about the quality of the traffic. Is that always the case? No. Might it be the case here? Maybe, I don't know. But just don't do bid cap. Like bid cap is for very advanced marketers and not for anybody who is not even on that level yet. So just do automatic bid. When you're charged, just do on impressions like standard. That's fine. And just do landing page views. So yeah, you get the clicks, but you don't get any sales. So yeah, to sum up, because this is the last campaign, the ad copy needs work. The ad images therefore need work. The interest targeting needs to be changed. The placement optimization needs to be changed. The optimization of the campaign, this traffic, landing page views need to be changed. The bidding system needs to be changed. Your terms and condition documents, like all that stuff, legal documents have to be changed. So the chance of you getting profitable campaigns with this is close to none. The chance of you getting profitable campaigns if you change everything, very likely. So that's good news. Like you now know everything you need to do to make money, basically, or even get started, get better results than you have now. And it's actually not that difficult. You just learned something truly valuable, and it only cost you 20 euros. So you learned something of crucial value for $22, which is amazing. So now you're like, okay, shrug off the $22. That's like 2 hours of work in the Netherlands and just build a new campaign on all the feedback you've had, which should turn out to be a good campaign. Hopefully. And I see we're already half an hour in. We're through all the campaigns I had for review. So what I will do is I will end the YouTube video here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.